guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a clothing haul to show you, and this is the Crazy Plant Lady edition. This is the haul I've been talking about where everything is kind of plant print or nature themed, and it comes from all different places. So I am going to kind of break it down for you as we go. And I've got a little helper with me today. I'm going to try and flip this. I got Macy sitting right here with me, and she is feeling pretty good today. She is going to be 15 on Sunday, on Mother's Day. So I'm really nervous. I mean, I'm happy, but I'm so nervous. But let's get into this. So the first stuff I'm going to show you comes from Old Navy. And the way I find things on sites like Old Navy or Target or things like that is I just go on, and then in that search bar, I just type in plant or cactus, things like that, and see what comes up. So this first thing I'm going to show you is probably my favorite of everything, and this is a button-down shirt with a houseplant print. And this is like the softest material. It's not one of those thick button-downs. It's called the classic shirt, and I went with a size medium. That's usually what I wear in most stuff. And Old Navy, you always wait for a sale because everything seems to be marked down like randomly. Where this would have been, I think, close to 30. I got it for 12 because I waited a little bit. So always wait for a sale at Old Navy. But this is the first thing, and this is probably my favorite. Now, they also had a set of Plant Lover socks, and it has been so hard not to wear these. I have been saving these probably for a month, looking at them, wanting to bust them open and wear them, but I didn't want to show you guys dirty socks. So it's just 3 pairs, and they're $5. So they have a set with cacti on it. This one here also has a cactus that would be on the top part of your foot when you're wearing them. And this last one is my favorite. It's got the little plant misters. It's got these here that look kind of like a bromeliad to me. And then it took me a while to figure out, this is a green thumb. I couldn't figure out what it was until I got them in person. On the website, I had no clue what that was supposed to be. But I think it's really cute. So now I can finally wear them. Okay, so Old Navy still. I found a pair of pajama pants, and I love these. Now, they have these in pants and shorts, and they're a navy blue, and they've got all kinds of different houseplants on them. So some of them are going to be upside down, and some of them are going to be right side up. But let me just give you like a quick thing. You can see they've got monsteras. They've got, I'm guessing that's supposed to be an alocasia, maybe a pilea or some kind of peperomia. They've got the string of pearls. And they're just so pretty. So something I didn't pick up on when I bought them online is that this is purple. So I was able to find a shirt to match them right at Walmart. Walmart has this line of pajamas that are, I don't know, let me see what they're made of. They're like a stretchy, really thin material. It's a rayon spandex blend. But these are so comfortable, and they put new ones out in different colors now for summer or spring. I think there's a teal and kind of a mustard color, but this was one of their early spring colors, and it goes perfectly like it was made to go. So those are a set. And then last thing I'm going to show you guys from Old Navy is a t-shirt. Now, Old Navy's t-shirts are normally $14.99, which, I mean, if it's a print you're dying over is okay, because it's still comparatively cheaper than like J. Crew. But to me, $15 for a t-shirt is a lot. This guy ended up being on sale for like $6 and something. And then I got an additional percentage off. So I ended up paying around $4 or $5. And this is just a yellow, kind of a slub knit. And then it's got all kinds of cacti on it. This one is just the everywhere tee. So it's like a normal t-shirt fit. Last year I ended up getting the boyfriend shirt, which also had cacti on it. So now I've got 2 different cacti print shirts. And now we are going to go to Walmart. So at Walmart, the first thing I want to show you guys, and this is a little bit unusual. I never looked in the kids section before, but I just happened to be walking by, and they had this chambray dress with a cactus print, and I fell in love. So it's got kind of like the ruffly at the top. It's got the cinched in waist. And so I'm going to go ahead and This one here, I got the 2X, which is an 18 in children's sizes, And I would say this roughly translates to a 6 or an 8. Like, it's not skin tight, it's just roomy enough, and because I'm only 5'5", it hits a little bit above the knee, but still work appropriate. And I just thought this was great. I bought one for me because it was only $7.44. And then I bought one for my niece too because I was thinking we could do like matching twinsy stuff for Easter. But she didn't like the feel of the chambray, so I'm the only one that ended up keeping it. Now the other two things from Walmart came from the Time and True brand, which every season seems to be just hitting it out of the park for me. And the fact that they came out with some plant prints kind of got me really excited. So this first one I have been waiting to wear because it's still kind of cold. But this is just one of those polyester tank tops that they do. And this is basically the same as, I don't remember whether it was Faded Glory or George, but they did something like this too, that polyester type tank. But these tanks are only $4.97. And I do feel like these run large. I went with a small in this. And then in that same print, they had a dress. So same print, different fabric. This is kind of like a gauzy type fabric, and it's got a liner inside of it, which I thought was going to drive me crazy, but it actually does not bother me. And this one's around $16. It's got more of a boho feel. It's got the elastic at the bottom of the wrists, and then it's got like the waist kind of here. I don't know if you can see that. It goes kind of like that. And then it's got the ruffle at the bottom. So it's really a nice boho feel, but it's a thin enough material that it's like an early spring dress. In the winter, I think you'd be really cold in this unless you are in an office that blasts the heat. But I would be cold in this in the winter. But anyways, I just thought this was so cool. I love all the tropical prints. I love that it's got some olive green in it and some yellow. It's not so like, I don't know, a lot of times plant prints are just green. But this has a lot of fun variation, and I love this either with flat sandals or I wore it with some wedges, which looked really cool. And this is another one I went with the small because this dress runs large. So if you are between sizes, like you're not sure, go with the smaller size that you think you're going to be, because I feel like this one ran really large. And they also had that in a chambray. I thought I would mention because I brought home 2 dresses to try on. That one I kept. The chambray was stiff and weird looking. It kind of like just bloused out and stayed out where this one flows. And I will also mention, I shared on my Insta stories, that dress, the way they hang it in the store on that plastic hanger puts weird shoulder indents. But when you get it home, put it on, it's going to look funny in the shoulders. If you just put water on your hand and pat it, let it dry, it takes that shoulder bump out so the dress is wearable and as good as new. And then the last things I'm going to show you came from random sources. I got like eBay, Poshmark, but I'll try the best to tell you which store it originally came from. So this one I ended up getting on Mercari because I had some money in my account. And this just says Crazy Plant Lady. It's a cropped t-shirt, and I think it originally came from JCPenney. It's a Junior's brand called Mad Engine, and I went with it in large because Junior's things sometimes are a little bit closer fitting. So I like this with a pencil skirt because it's kind of cropped and boxy and fun. And it's got all the fun plant prints on it. So the next thing I'm going to show you is a pajama set that I picked up at Marshall's. And this is such a fun watercolory type cactus print. It's by the brand Honeydew, and I got this one in a medium. And it is a rayon spandex blend also. But this is like a cropped boxy shirt, and originally I was getting this thinking that this would go wonderful with a pencil skirt, but then I tried them on together and I didn't want to break up the set and wear this one more because it would wear out quicker than the pants. I kind of wanted to go together. I mean, maybe I'll end up breaking it up eventually, but for now, that's where I'm at. And I think this was around $15 or $16. Now this next shirt isn't straight on plant or tropical, but it's got touches to it. This is an H&M shirt that I got on, I think this came from Poshmark, but it's got some fun plants on it. It also got some fun animals on it. So you can see there's some tropical plants in there. There's some tropical birds, there's monkeys. And then I liked that it has little ruffles around the sleeve. And this tank top here came from Walmart. I think they're like $1.25, but this just needed a layer under it, so that's going to be perfect for that. Okay, the next two things I got on eBay, and they were originally J. Crew. So the first is this tank top, and this is part of their collector tees. I could only find this in a large, and it's a little low in the armpit, the armhole, but you know, it'll work still. And it's just got this really pretty tropical palm print on it. So this is something that'll be like easy. I could wear this to work with a pencil skirt. I could wear it with shorts, just like one of those throw on and go pieces. And this next one does not have plants on it, but it's nature and I love it. So this is another J. Crew t-shirt. And this is, I think they called it an artist collection also. It doesn't say anything on the tag, it's just a black tag. But it's like a heathered gray, and then it has all these amazing birds on it. So check this out. It's got like the flamingo there, maybe a heron, hummingbird. I can't tell what that is from this angle. A pelican. But I just thought this was so fun. And they're washed out enough that it looks like a broken in type t-shirt where it's fun and it's not overwhelming. I don't know. I'm in love with this one. And then I've got one more piece to show you guys, and this one came from eBay also. This is by the brand Lucky. And I ended up getting it on eBay. I paid like $15. It was new with tags, which I think is okay for that brand because that brand costs a little more at TJ Maxx too. But this just has some fun, and it looks really wrinkled. Hold on. Sorry, that was the timer. I'm making dinner. My husband's at a work function, so I'm eating mac and cheese like a child tonight. Although I do it a little differently to put a little bit like healthier on it. I know because it's not great for you. I leave the butter out. I just pour the cheese packet in with a little bit of milk. It tastes about the same, maybe not as rich, but it cuts out a ton of fat and calories. In case you guys were wondering what I'm eating for dinner. But anyways, back to this Lucky shirt. It's got all kinds of cacti on it, just different ones, and they're all embroidered, which makes it fun. It's got some kind of like a bee or an insect. And yeah, it's really wrinkly right now. But it's also got that built-in wear around the collar, which, I mean, I don't know, take it or leave it, I guess. Sometimes I feel better when I see things like that because I feel like it's pre-distressed and I don't have to worry so much about like if I damage it. But it's got that around the bottom of the hem too, and then the sleeves are just a little bit of a rolled detail. So that is my crazy plant lady clothing haul. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing it. It's been so much fun kind of searching for things with plant prints that I like that I can mix into my wardrobe. So I can put a little bit of, you know, my crazy plant lady style into my work week. So I am gonna go now and get my dinner ready. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this, and I will see you in the next video.